Live.
Hello everyone.
Stream.
Hello everyone and welcome to game 13 of the North American VLR Community Cup regular season.
Yes.
Today, we're your casters. I got Zack with me and I'm Sanity doing my first cast.
Hello, Sanity.
Hello, Zack.
So,
would you like to provide some context for this game?
So for this match, we have Frankfurt Silvers, also our EU team, as our defenders, and we have SHITMEA owners, SO, on our attackers. So we have a great little rivalry here. And as both teams are already picking their agents, we look like we're good to start the game, and I'm really digging that Yoru pick from Lucy the Lamb, aka Nachtal, because Nachtal is the best Yoru player I've ever seen.
That's true. He has been really impressive with it when I've played with him. And I really like the comp coming in from SHITMEA owners, given with the Rays, combined with the Astra. I think that's really strong on this map, and I'm excited to see what they bring.
Also, Sanity, make sure you press your right brackets until it says following me in the bottom right. Do you see it? Is it like working?
Brackets.
Like your right brackets, like your square brackets on your keyboard. And you should be like following my observing.
Are you currently watching Sage?
Do you see me moving around a bunch?
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. Okay.
Alright, comes opening pistol round. Nice entry from Zangetsu, combined with the dog to get space on sight. Smeta with the opening, but he's in a bad position now. He can be easily singled out by Bolier.
Oh.
Pressure on the retake now, as we see Frankfurt Silver is coming in with the man advantage, 4v3. But Bolier could get a nice kill on mid here. If it weren't for that blind from really strong.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's cleanup. Frankfurt Silver. Mint coming in. It's a great play on that.
Lucy the Lamb, aka Nachtal.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, it was a great pistol.
With that plant though, there should be a little bit more money on the side of SHITMEA owners, and they should be able to possibly get a force out here if they want. Or they could go for a save and have a really strong buy next round. And it seems like they will be saving, but they are able to afford some frenzies, so they could maybe make a dent, combining the frenzies with the utility that they bought.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna go into a fast A here, with only one on the site here. Just Smurfer Retro trying to hold down, but let's see what SO can do here to try to take him out.
Looks like it's going to be a retake setup on A for the most part. From Frankfurt Silvers.
Whoa. Keisho looking for a fight. Good for one, traded out by Murcielago. And Smurfer Retro going for something, but
Excellent flash.
How is
And
he still alive? But do they know about the flank?
This could catch them.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
but Min is only able to get one. And this could be an excellent
enemy
force buy. Now down to the 1v1. And Aether has the advantage in a ranged duel with this Sheriff. But does he know where Zangetsu is? And does he know where the spike is?
Oh.
30 seconds left.
Seems like Zangetsu has a good read on the round, but this could get very dicey very quickly. Oh, no, the knife out! But Zangetsu's able to
Oh. Oh my! What a play from SO. Did not even force the run, just bought the frenzies and just Shadow him. Shadow
really
Frankfurt Silvers.
You can already see the adjustment from Frankfurt Silvers playing the Jet over towards A, as they're going to be tempting a bit less. Seems like that retake setup hasn't quite worked. But it seems like this will be a B play early on this round from SO.
Oh, but Keisho here. Trying to go for some play with the frenzy. But SO are just so careful.
Makes the decision to back up, and Mint will get the info about this push, and they're already out on site with the double duelist comp making work. But Mint not able to get anything, and the kills just come in for SO. This round is over.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Oh.
With Aether down, this round has just been a bust. Nothing accomplished.
He does get some eco damage, but overall another great round from SO there. I really like the entering power of this team comp here. We see Split is more of a CT-sided map, but just this team comp, the Raze and the Yoru along with the Sky and Breach just creates so much space. So I honestly don't think the CT-sidedness of the map is gonna halt them at all.
I would agree with this comp, especially. But I'm curious to see what happens on the defense side, as they're going to have to get aggressive to make the best use of their agents.
Yeah.
It's going to look like another A play, but Aether is in position.
Oh, what a play from SO, and now Aether is just stuck in this corner getting sprayed down. This team play just looks so good from SO. But Mint is able to get one. Traded out by Zangetsu.
Oh, doesn't provide enough info, but I feel like it's already a 2v4. This is going to be hard.
Standing.
And Zangetsu finds Mint as he attempts to get the gun.
Spike planted.
Keisho in the 1v3, but his position is known and the plant is down.
Oh, this guy's sensitivity so high.
An ambitious teleport, and it is successful.
Oh.
Keisho bring it down to a 1v2 now. With a little bit of BM, but he doesn't know about this guy's position, and that will cost him. Rolir cleans up the round.
Yeah, another phenomenal play. I really loved that ramp play to just take out Aether immediately. The Yoru TP as well as the Breach stun just really messed Aether up there.
BYB fam, going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
The economy is just destroyed right now for Frankfurt Silvers. They have not been able to get a solid economy going. On the other side of things, although the rounds have been close, it does seem like there is a bit of an economy building on the side of SO. So they attempt yet another A play.
I agree, and the ults do look in favor of SO. We started with the Sky ult, and Smiffer Retro just already fighting for his life here.
The Showstopper is able to find one. Impressive. This double entry duo once again finds success.
And the Yoru ult's going to scout out the other side of the map.
Could be a deadly flank.
Oh! Oh my god, Natural. Oh my god, Natural.
Excellent gunplay.
I'm telling you, man, people think Yoru's a troll pick, but on Natural, it's home. He might be on 80 ping. This might have been a forced Virginia game, but Natural is unfazed by it. He feels at home while playing this agent.
Now the B play is going to be lined up, as this seems to be an excellent call given that the Jet will once again be playing on A. So they have called pretty good read.
Wow, my eyes are down.
The camera's already down for Mint. And the push in. It's coming. Keisho overwhelmed with utility.
Oh.
But he still stays alive in the site.
But look, SO are already in spawn. They've already rotated. Oh, the
Keisho.
cancel.
Does he hear it? He does. They do gain the info, but there is a lurker still. The Sky up in B main, but Aether seems to be watching it.
Enemy kill.
And that's the lurk taken care of. Now just the 3 players coming up A. There's already players here. However, the B presence seems to have shifted their focus now towards B, and it is now a 1v3 on site with just the player down in ropes, who could be caught out.
Oh, this timing.
Timing is perfect.
Calypso, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that they're in spawn. Oh
30
no.
seconds left.
No one knows that they're in spawn.
And
And how could you predict
oh,
this?
Smurfer Retro just has no idea, and they're through. And Sengetsu. Oh.
Aether's able to claw it back. This 2v2 retake is still very possible.
Calypso, I think he has to go big here.
Sage has to do something, but Sage is spotted and Mercy's gonna flash.
Oh.
Breach utility will force back the Sage, but Aether is now in position and could ult potentially, along with those updrafts. But decided instead to push with the rifle.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, Mercy gets his
Left
one.
alone.
And I suck at this game. Closes it out.
Nice cleanup once again.
That looked very rough for SO, but that play in heaven, the timing, Calypso, if he had just checked on his left, then he could have killed all 3 of them, but... Oh...
How do you expect that? How do you expect a triple push into your spawn?
Yeah.
That's the type of plays that SO make, and it pays off for them time and time again.
Yeah, I agree. That was just... SO are just keeping their composure.
What's interesting too is it really is just a simple team play. So there haven't been any mid pushes or anything complicated. It's just been pushing onto the site using their incredible amount of entry utility. Oh, Rolling Thunder comes in, but they are down a player, so we'll see. The Yoru once again can use the teleport to backside and get a kill. But it is a man disadvantage, and the Yoru is in danger and seems to be spotted. Mid able to find another kill, dropping the spike, and
down, B.
Yoru will fall. Lockdown from Frankfurt Silvers.
Yeah, that was a great hold by Frankfurt Silvers there. It looked like they could not do anything to hold. Or, I mean, attack, excuse me, SO. Just getting sprayed through smokes, I think. A lack of pressure in mid just made it easy for Frankfurt Silvers just to go into that B side and just spam smokes. And we do see Aether with the op this round.
We see an adjustment this round, a little bit more focused towards mid from the Sky. And the B side is completely empty. They've called an A stack, but the read is completely wrong. And
You are divided.
Noctul should be able to find the information. And with that wall going up, it's clear that this has been a massive miscall from Frankfurt Silvers, and the site will be getting for free.
Oh, we see a CT push here from SO. Oh, the Yoru decoy. But Keisho, good for 3! Keisho kills all of the push, and then suddenly this man advantage has now become a 4v2.
This could be a brutal
One
loss
enemy
too.
remaining.
But now it's just the fight on B main, and it is lost for the moment, but there is no way to get back to this round. And that's 2 ults gone as well from SO invested in that round, and nothing to show for it, as we see 5 ults on the board for Frankfurt Silvers.
That was a phenomenal play from Keisho. I really think if Keisho died there, the round would have been over, but killing 3 and basically saving the round for his team. Phenomenal play by him.
Now, the ult drought for SO is going to be really felt as they are pushing up against a team that has 5 ults on every single player, in addition to full utility, and that op on Aether. So we'll see what they can do. But this is going to be a tough round for them.
See another hit towards A, but it looks like Frankfurt Silvers are completely ready for it. The stack on the site here. Oh, that nade is going to bring Minty down to so low.
7 HP. But he will have the Sage heal.
Aether with the up. Oh! Zangetsu is just good for 2.
Satchel out.
Do they clear Smurf or Retro? Oh, Dog clears him. Oh! And the round is just falling for apart. Keisho kills 2, but should out.
Down A.
What can Calypso do here? Taken up by Mercy.
The team play is just on another level. But we'll see.
I agree. We can see on SO here. Like I said earlier, the entry capability just make it so hard for Frankfurt Silvers to do anything to defend. They can get so aggressive, and Aether with the op there, he couldn't do anything. Just there was so much pressure on him in heaven.
Yes, this is a really difficult comp to play an op against because you have those breach flashes and stuns, you have the sky flashes and stuns. In addition to that, you also have the blast pack to offset your crosshair placement, and you have the flashes and teleports from Nioro. It just seems like a really difficult composition to play an op against. So we'll see Aether come back to the rifle and push up into B main aggressive, but he's not being given any support.
Oh!
He is able to fly in 2
Down B.
and get the spike down. See if he's able to receive support from his teammates, but he'll push farther on his own, and he'll get caught out.
Smurf Retro goes for the breach ult, and it hits both of them, and Keisho with the flank! Just so ready! The team play is great from Frankfurt Silvers.
The Omen ult is used to get back into their spawn, the oldest trick in the book.
Taken out.
And Bolier's left, but stunned up, but there's nobody to peek him.
He also doesn't have the bomb either, Sanity. This is going to be a very hard round for him to win, although Keisho is quite low health, so maybe he has his util, he has Seekers, he could go for it, but
It would be unadvisable spending that ult right now, as the bike just seems in super clear hands, and he's walking into
30
a
seconds
crossfire
left.
from Keisho and the breach here.
now he does have a flash here. Maybe something can work with this.
Flash is
Oh,
one.
it doesn't get either of them.
Oh my, missed flash. Keisho with another massive 3K, swinging rounds in their favor.
Yeah, Keisho, these aggressive, and Aether as well. Those 2 kills
Frankfurt
early on.
Can get 2 more rounds, and this could be a very winnable game for them with the attacker-sided comp that they're playing against. So these next 2 rounds are going to be incredibly important as we see the ults come online for both teams.
And from SO, I would like to see a Sky. We see the Sky lurking mid quite often, but I feel like a Sky Dog there could have avoided the potential 2K that Aether had gotten, so I would really like to see Sky playing with them, but we see Aether already stunned up. Is the Yor TP does not come out. And that's the site. We're looking towards a 5v5 retake, but National! Oh, he clears it last second. Almost looking very bad for him. Mid's looking up on this Astro wall. Does he know about Natural? Natural gets him. Keisho teleporting in the smoke here.
Keisho is in a pivotal position this round.
One of the
He can stay alive with fights.
Oh,
He can do it again.
Keisho gets blinded though. Mercy and Natural clean up the round. Looking very rough considering it's a 5v3, but SO are still good for it and still clean it up.
Now we're moving to the last round, where we got 4 ults to expend for both teams. So this could be, and we also see that Keisho is 1 point away from his ult, and so is Noctowl. So there could be 2 more ults on the board this round if people make plays for the orbs.
Yeah, this is a
See what happens.
very big round to win here as well. I see Smurf Retro
Great.
just going for an aggro play. The fake flash, but he's pretty much alone on the site here. Natural already up ramp and no one in heaven to contest him. And Smurf Retro gets breach ulted. Does he get cleared? You see some... Whoa! Smurf
I guess his
Retro!
grenade will force him forward,
Whoa!
but he wins the fight before being traded. That's a 4v4 retake, but there are 3 ults to use on this retake.
Oh, Keisho, he's good for it.
And he gets his ult now. We got 4 ults to retake with.
They do have the
That's 4v3.
Sage Res if they can maybe get to elbow. Oh, Mercy is in such a bad spot. Good for one.
Fine
Straight out after though.
Last player player standing.
VLR can't get it. Just I suck at this game, then a 1v3.
And they win the retake without using a single ult. Very impressive gunplay.
Now we have to question what happened with Smurfer Retro there. In elbow, he was stunned, he was blind, and he just never got cleared. And he came out and just
Switching sides.
killed Zangetsu trying to entry on the sites.
Seems like a misplay. But now we move on to the defending half. I'm curious to see how this defensive side is played from SO with their aggressive comp.
Yeah, I want to see if they're gonna do some mid pushes here, or if they're just gonna try to play retake every on the sites, which could be a viable option. They do have the utility for it, but I believe Frankfurt Silvers, they do have more of a standard defensive comp. We see the double sentinel plus a breach, making it decently easy for them to defend. Alright, apologies, they are on attack. Never mind, ignore that. NA caster.
Smurferetru is lining up a stun as we go for this mid take. He appears to be getting ready to stun here, but there's nobody there. Oh, there is one.
Oh,
And the stun is perfect for Aether.
traded up by
trade
Nashville,
for-
though.
Who's able to get out of there. But that leaves Bollier alone on site.
Oh, boy, are not good for the kill. So close, and Minty getting another on Zangetsu. But Nashville looks like he wants to try to fish Minty out. He makes all the noise.
Spike planted. Last player
Oh,
standing.
Minty's good for it. All of a sudden, Mercy left on a 1v4. Two of them are quite low. It is winnable, Sanity. It is winnable.
It is winnable.
The first is his opponent on Minty, which he gets. Does not lose any HP from it either, which is very important to him.
Gets his hands on the ghost too, and he has the breach utility, which could help him win this.
Oh, gets another.
Another
Oh,
double peek.
almost has it. He gets double peeked.
He was one shot away from taking down the Sage, which could have made all the difference there. Very close in the end, despite the 1v4.
Here.
And I think there you could really feel the lack of real delay from the defensive side, lacking the utility necessary to really delay with their comp, which does not include a single sentinel.
Yeah, we could see that. They pretty much just took Mail and Be Heaven for free. We saw I suck at this game playing, but he had no star to play around, so
Blocking sight.
hard hold there. But it looks like we have 3 towards A, and Frankfurt Silvers, can they close out this force again? Last time they could not, but we see Aether taking so much space already, Heaven, and no one is contesting him. As he looks to push towards Spawn, but he gets flashed.
Nocto Flash is able to
Traded out.
at least get the trade, but
Spike planted.
the rest of the team falls.
Okay, so does not get either actually, but we see Mitty with the lurk. Zangetsu does not clear
Enemy
it.
remaining.
I suck at this game, left on a 1v3. Does not get the first.
Cage trigger.
Bro, 2 guns down is alright from SO here, but overall a great round from Frankfurt Silvers. Getting the plant down, and we see SO on this bonus here. This is a big round to win for either team.
That goes there.
And if Frankfurt Silvers could win this, then that could potentially bring a 2-round lead for them against SO here. So I really want to see how they manage to actually defend on full rifle rounds here, and with all utility as well.
Looks like we're lining up for a big fight in mid at the moment, with investment of the breach utility and the raised utility coming out, getting information.
And look at Aether, he's already on site.
Mail has been taken.
Their own
Bollier gets one, but
Bollier.
do they know they're on site? Oh, he has to know. Oh, but they know where Bollier is.
They choose to fight him.
He gets his.
Spike planted.
Could be a mistake. Now this retake becomes very doable.
Camera taken out.
The one advantage of bringing this comp is it's very strong in the retake. So we'll see how they can do it, how they can maneuver this.
Oh, Minty gets one. Traded out though. As we just see Aether and Calypso and a 4v2. What can they do here?
The weapons are not ideal and the positions are not either.
Last player standing.
And both are taken out. A clean 3rd round from SO. Only one falling.
Now we move into the big rifle round. This is a pivotal round. It could determine how this beginning of the second half plays out.
Yeah, I agree. And if we look at our scoreboard here, we see Keisho just utterly carrying Frankfurt Silvers. I mean, on their attacking half, or on their defending half, excuse me, I believe he pretty much single-handedly won them 2 to 3 rounds, which is very, very good, especially from your Omen player as well. But
yes, you're right, Zack. He's been an impact player this round with his triple kills, winning them important rounds. Now here comes the push in B main.
oh, National
That's
getting
like
aggressive. Though I would like to call out this look from Minty here in mid, and Bully are pushed up. So it looks like our attackers regress mid. I wonder if Bullier ends up getting cleared here. And he doesn't, but he will calm everything to his team. He knows they're rotating A, and we see the B players immediately rotating. But Frankfurt Silvers slowly edging up A main here.
And that could be false information, as they didn't find anything with the Boombot. But now it should be clear.
Oh, Natchel is good for his.
Mercy lining up a really nice stun.
Oh, and just Frankfurt Silvers, they look so unorganized. 2 pushing out, but the rest of the team is just not there. And as we see, Bulliar on the flank gets taken out by Smurfer Retro. Just a 2v5, or 2v4, excuse me.
30 seconds left.
Minty and Smurfer Retro. What can they do here?
They're able to pull the rotates over for a second. And they're left with just one player, just Mercy alone on this site. And here they come. Now, he knows Min's position,
10 seconds left.
and he has the utility to force him out, but he does
Spike
peek.
planted.
No, but we see Mint going up ramp. This could be a big misplay. He gets us one. All of a sudden,
Here comes the
Smurfer
ult.
Retro left on the site. What can Minty do here? All of them
Full
tagged.
utility is
Last
gained.
player
Oh,
standing.
cannot get his Smurfer Retro. Good for 1 in the 1v3. Less than a 1v2. Just Mercy
Position
and
noted.
Natchel. But Natchel is good for it.
And that is that all-important rifle round.
I really don't like how Frankfurt Silvers played that. We saw they looked like they were going for a 5-man hit, but only 2 of them actually ran out of sight. And the rest of the 3 were sitting A main, and you have to question that team play a little bit.
I would agree, Zack. Hopefully they can make an adjustment now as they head into this low-buy round.
And Frankfurt
And we see a little bit of
Silvers-
banter from the teams to reflect this rivalry between the two teams that was clear even before the season started.
Sadly, the stream cannot see all chat, but there is some funny banter happening as we see Frankfurt Silvers go for a fast mid push like they did on Pistol, which worked. And just Bullier to hold it down. No Astra Stars to play around. What can he do here?
Blinded.
This stun is excellent. It always forces him out and allows them to gain control of Mail if they want. The dog's able to re-clear. Nocto's in position to support as well.
Oh, they wall vent off, but are they gonna commit there?
It
Nocto
appears so as the breach lines up the utility. But a flash from Nocto forces them back. Now here comes the push.
Hawk out.
B Heaven is taken as there is an odd lurk from Keisho, but Calypso just ripping the head off Nocto for swinging as we see them go back A as Minty makes the call. I'm up ramp, guys. They've all rotated. It's an open site. Come here, and SO has to be panicking now. Just realizing the blunder they made by leaving the A site open, and that's all of Heaven. Mercy goes for the fight, but gets sprayed down most of his health.
These jet one-ways from have been excellent this round. Aether has been able to line up 2 jet one-ways. The first of them is what allowed for that opening kill.
Keisho getting another with the frenzy. He's just shitting on everyone with the rifles. Smurfer Retro, can he get Bullier here? Is Bullier ready for the swing?
1 enemy remaining.
No.
He's not ready for the flank.
CGW 1v5, now 1v4. Gets stunned up though. Smurfer Retro has the damage, and He looks to retreat and spawn, trying to play his life here.
You can see a return back to their usual tactics from FS. And this leaves them in a pretty good position now, especially given that this was their thrifty. They were not expected to win this, and now they've come out of it with 4 people alive and possibly guns if they can get their hands on some.
Yeah, we have to question this mid from SO here. That is the second time, and this one even on ecos, where the middle of the map has just been free to take, and SO just panics after. They don't know if they're in their spawn, doesn't know if they're rotating. It's just, I see 0 Astra Stars in mid, nothing for anybody to play off of, and I feel like they could just be holding so much more with the amount of utility they have.
That is sort of the thing about this comp, is that all the utility they have is fleeting. Nothing lasts that long because it is all utility from the duelists and initiators. All they have is those Astra Stars, but it's just not enough.
Oh, we see mid.
Now we see the push up mid. Once again, with this default, where you have Minty holding that ramp position, and Zagetsu does not seem to be aware of it.
Oh, he got the jiggle. But we see again this mid push just coming out, and that's Heaven already taken for Frankfurt Silvers. As Aether goes on the site, actually gets taken out by Bullier, traded out after though. Mercy with the blast, a little late.
However, they do know about Noctil, but he's able to use that teleport to great effect, keep himself safe, and the flash out could be perfect.
Oh! They get 2 on it!
Spike down.
And all of a sudden, the spike is down!
Spike's in sight, and this looks like it's going to be a save.
And no, they're gonna omen out the bomb.
30 seconds left.
Oh,
And
important use of that ult.
SO are just unaware that the omen's gonna be on it. And he grabs it. And that is a free A site.
Cover going out.
SO run. Careful of a lurk. They know the Cypher's been lurking everywhere. We see Shia just
10
hold, but
seconds left.
the plant does come down. Interestingly, not planted for Heaven, but we see Minty go for a play on the 70 HP. Does he get cleared?
Last player standing.
Jet's only 1. Looking a bit dangerous, but Keisho left in a 1v2. Just 7 shots. And throws away his gun. Cannot get it. Man, that play from Natural and I suck at this game to flash out of that smoke, like, phenomenal play. Winning them the round, getting them the bomb.
I was very impressed with it. It was a great example of them using the strengths of their comp, playing the way that they're set up to, and really getting a lot of value out of it. And that is really what they have to do if they want to pull off this defense side, as they have been doing so far. They've got the advantage.
And I think, very interestingly enough, that is a back-to-back thrifty from both teams, echoing each other. So, we see more of a buy, but Frankfurt Silver seems to have a worse off economy. But what can they do here? National going aggressive right off the start. TP's out though, not too hungry for that kills. Get some good info though, as we see many members already rotating, as Mercy just...
Oxel's been really effective at using that TP to gain early aggression and get out of there when things get tight, and I feel like that's been real strength for them.
Minty up a ramp again, lurking, but it looks like the defenders are completely aware of it. But as this is happening, we see Frankfurt Silvers take mid, and there's nobody holding it. Frankfurt, SO was the wrong call. We see 4 towards A, and just I suck at this game left on the B site.
That flash onto Mint is going to give them the wrong idea, but now they start to rotate. But it's too late. The site's already taken, and there's nobody here. It's going to have to be a 5-man retake, but they do have the ults to do it. They have Rolling Thunder, they have the Seekers, and they have the Astral Divide. So let's see what they can do. Here come the Seekers, and they're able to find one.
Put down.
Minty gets one on the lurk. Oh, but Mercy! He knows about the other.
Does he know?
He gets it, but I suck at this game. Gets it half! Wait, he gets one! And and kills Calypso.
I'm still on it.
Mercy and I suck at this game. Was that a 4v2?
I don't know, but that was impressive from Mercy, really supporting his teammate, and they're able to maintain those two key ults in the Astral Divide and the Rolling Thunder.
I blinked and like the round was over. Frankfurt Silver's trying to set up some sort of post plan, but Mercy and I suck at this game just said, nah, fuck that. We are retaking this site whether you like it or not.
I'm really curious about this this Astral Star in the A main. Could that be a pull potentially or a stun? I'm really curious.
I believe it's gonna be a smoke. Oh, but Keisho TP's across and Bully are so aggressive, but Minty is ready for it.
Where is everyone
Another instance of him as Lurk finding value, and he's able to get the ult off early, which gives them a perfect idea of what's going on this round, and they're able to get to pivot more towards B as they find less resistance there. And oh no, Mint is reaching closer and closer to their spawn. Does Noctul read this?
Oh, Noctul. Oh, Mint is good for the kill. But traded out by a suck at this game as he just tries to anchor the site alone. Oh, Keisho. Bit of a whiff, but 3v2, but I suck at this game. Is he good for any? No, Smurfer Retro, flick of the wrist.
Flick.
This is Mitty
And
pushes up
that will
spawn
be
here.
2v2, but this is very winnable.
Sengetsu and Smurfer Retro 1v1.
Smurf Retro pushing out into CT. Is this going to be read by Zangetsu?
He has so many angles to clear. I don't know really if he can read this. Although, I think interestingly enough, the bomb is not planted for heaven.
And that could make the difference.
Oh, bit of a spray with Zangetsu cleans it out. A nice headshot from him, and that takes match points for SO here.
Looking to end it in one round. And the economy is not looking good. Frankfurt Silvers. They're able to get the rifles out, but this is going to be light armor. And on one player, they're not going to be able to afford
I think that Jet should drop. Our Jet has Blade Storm. I'm surprised we're not seeing a drop of the rifle for Calypso, but
it's an interesting decision.
and we see Frankfurt Silvers going for a bit of a mid push. They know they take this base. They know it works, but National's so aggressive already. B main. Oh! Runs out with Flash Keisho.
That's a rare early death from Noctul. And
yeah, Noctul's usually good to get out of those situations, but we see Boliar, but Minty so aware.
Another
ready for the push. Aether, this lurk in vents, but it looks like Mercy's aware, but incoming ramp pressure make that harder for him, and Aether takes him out.
Last player standing.
And Zaysha with the swing. This is a really strong, solid round. And the ults haven't been used either, so they will be able to keep those two ults for the next round.
Spike
However,
planted.
we're reaching a critical mass point where in a couple rounds' time, we should see all the ults on the table. Keisho, one away from his ult. Zangetsu, one away from that showstopper. And Surfer Retro is 3 away from that Rolling Thunder. So those ults could be pivotal as we head into this late game.
And as Spike ticks down, I suck at this game save. Looks more and more likely, and we see 9 rounds for Frankfurt Silvers, still against match point, but phenomenal round from them, just winning all their ones and taking so much space, and SO could just do nothing about it. And if we look at SO's money, their economy is actually quite weak. Obviously, I suck at this game having the rifle, but the rest of them just not having money for this round, but
That'll work.
Noctil is going for the force nonetheless.
Right there.
I think a bad team economy actually might be a bit of a troll in this
Rise and
situation,
bring
giving
glory.
Frankfurt Silvers the edge they need to win back the rounds and come back, but let's see how this goes.
Blocking vision.
Could be an early B push. But they decide to look for some spaced mid so they can threaten more sides of the map. This dog should gain the info.
Cage triggered.
Opening for Mint. Minty is going to put some pressure on that A site, but no one else is there. However, this Noctil will figure out that this is not.
Oh, Minty with his knife out! A big misplay, but Noctil, interestingly enough, does not get the rifle, but look at this. Keisho already up mid.
You will
Boy, you're
not
sitting hell. Actually good for one, but
Especially with
Noctil.
that res too.
But it's all a fake.
This is going-
We see the majority.
I know
Mercy.
exactly where.
Gets one. No!
Last
The
player
whiff.
standing.
Oh, there's a whiff from Mercy. As
Noctil's last alive. Dun finds
30
nothing.
seconds left.
gets one with the Spectre, 1 HP. Now it is just Calypso alone.
Last
Oh!
player standing.
He gets another. 1v1
Down A.
Get out of my
with
way.
Aether. As the time ticks down.
And the
10
Blaze
seconds
Storm
left.
comes out. Hitting the plant.
He won?
It's too late.
Whoa!
There's no time.
Whoa!
That is an incredible way to end it from Noctil.
Big deal about it. I'm leaving now.
Oh my
God.
god. That is... And SO! Clear it out!
That was too easy.
SO are emerging as a really strong team as we head into these playoffs. Now
Come Virginia! Come Virginia!
2-1.
Oh my god. That was one
Minty, come Virginia.
hell of a game.